For many of us, abandoning the narcissist is not an easy task. There has been a whole host of things that have happened that have led you to this point. And I want to say that this is amazing that you have been so resilient to be able to get to this point. Of course, you didn't want to. Of course, you wanted to make this relationship work, but it's got to a point where it couldn't work anymore the way that it was. So good on you that you've managed to escape. What happens to the narcissist? What is going through their mind? What are they going to do next? Watch this video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So today we're talking about what happens when you abandon the narcissist. Like, what actually happens to them? What is going through their minds? And I wanted to make this video today, because I completely understand that you had to get to this point where you're like, I'm done, I've had enough, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, this doesn't make me feel happy anymore. And good for you. I'm so glad that you have got to this point. And can I just validate you and say that you've done the right thing for sure. But there's also the other part of it where you feel guilty, you feel bad for abandoning someone, for letting something like this go. Like, you just feel like you didn't have a choice in this, and that actually this was the only choice. And I know this is going to sit heavy on your heart, but you've definitely done the right thing. But what happens to the narcissist? What is going through their mind? Seriously, how are they interpreting this? And this is what we're going to be talking about in this video. But my friends, before we do, just want to say that I do go live on this channel once a week. And if there's something on your mind or you have some questions, I'd say come on over to the lives. They're absolutely free. What have you got to lose? We talk about a whole host of topics, and we've also got the live chat that's going on alongside the live stream, which there is a supportive, amazing community as well. So come on over, check out the lives. What have you got to lose? Check the description box, but also check the community tab, because I do post on there when I'm going live and the content of the actual live stream. So you've abandoned the narcissist, you've left, you're like, I'm done, I've had enough of this. But there exists, in your mind, the kind of thought that, did I do the right thing? Like, should I have tried to stick around and make this relationship work? But I'm going to ask you, how many times have you been through this kind of cycle going round and round and round? Like, there was no way of working this out. And do you not think that you, as such a patient and kind, compassionate person, you would have tried everything in your power to make this work? Do you not think that you've put enough effort and time into this relationship, in trying to understand them, trying to make this work, trying anything that you could to make this, work and be a happy relationship for, for both of you? Do you not think that you've tried enough? And you've got to consider that actually, how much of energy are you going to put into this? You can't save them. This isn't one of those things that you can, talk it out, work through it, be happy, just grow in this relationship. It doesn't happen like that. Not in these toxic dynamics. You can't make something like this grow, because the narcissist is not interested in making this relationship work and grow with you. That's not what they are. That's not what they do. That's not what they're interested in. In this relationship, what they are interested in is getting attention and validation from you. And that's as simple as it is. That's all they want to do. They don't want anything more. They don't need anything more. It's just about how you can serve them. Now, when someone thinks of you in those terms, like transactionally, how are you then able to manage this? How are you able to make this relationship work? The only way that it would work under these conditions is if you keep giving, and And do you know what? Give a little bit more. And then this person, aka the narcissist, they just take and take and take. Like, that's how they understand this to work. It doesn't have any other room or any other recipe for change. This is all about what you and how you can make this work, how you just keep giving. So now that you've abandoned them, you've got to understand that you've done the right thing. This is about you now trying to kind of move forward in this by understanding that this relationship had no room to grow. There's nowhere that it could go. It is done. These relationships are challenging. You know what? They're meant to be, and they're not meant to last. They cannot last under these types of conditions. And you have to understand that you've put everything, anything that you could do into this dynamic to make it work. But what happens when you leave? You see, this shows the narcissist up. Okay, they're very embarrassed that you have left, and they are also embarrassed at the fact that you realize what has happened, what they are like. You've seen through them. So this embarrassment, this guilt, this shame triggers them, triggers their core wounds. You've seen it. They don't want to be shown up. They don't like being vulnerable, which is why they have this whole facade of like this illusion of you not seeing through it, you not knowing what is going on. Like, they hide this. And for them, this is very important to hide it so that you never find out, so that you stay trapped, giving and giving and giving. That's what they want. So the fact that you have left, do you know what? I'm probably sure that nobody has ever done this to them. You're probably the first person. But the thing is, don't start doubting yourself, because if you're going to look back and if you're going to start doubting yourself, then this doubt is going to cause this weakness within you. And what happens is, if you allow the narcissist in, they're going to punish you. That's what they're going to do, is that they're going to punish you. Two things are going to happen. Either the first thing, they're going to be so awful to you, they're going to launch the smear campaign. They're going to tell everyone and anyone who is willing to listen how awful you actually are, but you're not. But the narcissist will want everyone to think that. And then the other thing is they're going to try and get you back. They're going to try and get you back into this, suck you back into this dynamic, telling you how much they have changed, how much they want this, how sorry they are for what has happened. You might not even get the sorry, but if you do, don't believe it. They don't mean any of it. They want to get you back in because they want to punish you. And that is what is happening here. They want to punish you. They don't want you to move forward. They want to keep you trapped. So you've got to understand that there is no working this out. There isn't this growth in your relationship. How many times are you going to go through this cycle until you realize that actually none of this makes sense? None of this is true. This is done to trap you so that you don't move forward. You don't give somebody else your time, your energy, your compassion. The narcissist wants it all. And this is why they kind of trap you in it and kind of keep you small, keep you in fear that actually you are not good enough. If you have gone, you need to stay gone. And for you to be able to move forward is, I would say, try and work with someone who understands this and be able to kind of surround yourself with people that you trust, because moving forward from this is the actual way forward. Going backwards, you're going to be punished. There's nothing for you that remains in the past. The best way is to understand that this person only wants certain things from you. They're not interested in making this relationship work. You are worth more than this. And you have to realize that you are better than what the narcissist is able to offer you. You've got to grow. You've got to move forward in your life. And this will help you to understand and realize the actual potential of you. If you are someone that is going through this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I also have a mentorship and a journal club, and if you're interested in joining, please see the description box below for the link. I've also got a Discord server, which is absolutely free for you to join. It's a community of like-minded individuals, people who have gone through similar things, and maybe you would like to talk with them. If you're interested, please see the description box for the link. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.